Cancer, welcome to my channel. This is Mary with Sayre, Seer. So this is your September 16th through the 22nd reading, tarot reading. Just want to give a shout out to Nubian News and Awakening to Spirit. They're tarot, YouTube tarot readers. So check them out if you don't already know them. Everybody needs likes and shares. So Lady, I have Lady here. Lady reminds us to enjoy growth and reap rewards. So the Lady here, she's a symbol of what we've planted in life. You know, what we've reaped. You know, like you reap what you sow. She wants you to know that what you have reaped is coming back to you. Okay, so if you have reaped good things, planted good seeds, then your rewards will be abundance. Well, she doesn't talk about the other ones, but the other one is pretty much, I would say, karma, not instead of rewards, but it's still karma. Know that a cycle of growth is here. So this is growth in a positive way. So if you doubt where you are in your cycle, this is to help you understand that the good things you do and have done are appreciated, and that there are rewards coming. So when you feel like there's not, there is. What's that whole thing about patience? I know, Cancer. Yeah, sometimes it does involve patience. Okay, are you ready? Not saying you're not patient. It's sometimes, I'm just reflecting on myself, that, you know, lately it seems like I've been in a big waiting stage. And it's not always easy, but it is coming. It is coming. All the great things that you've done will not be forgotten. They're all written down. They're all kept in the what is that, library? It's a library in life where everything's recorded. I'll think about it and let you know. It's like that quantum library. Anyway, every deed is recorded, good and bad. Okay, so Death card reversed. You're my last one. I think I've done about 6 today. So, Knight of Wands. So Death reversed is the first one. Knight of Wands. And the Three of Wands. See, these are the rewards coming in that you put out there. That's a second confirmation, by the way. If I seem delirious, it very well possibly could be true. Okay, Seven of Swords. Over here. Knight of Cups. Three of Cups. Alright. So, enjoy the growth and reap rewards. So this is kind of like the Seven of Pentacles, where you're waiting for things to come to fruition. You planted the seeds and you're like bored and you're going, are they ever going to produce? And always say, you don't pull up your seeds after you plant them. You know that they're going to grow because they've been planted. And you know you prepared everything the right way. They are coming. You did it the right way. So have faith, right? So then here's another story. We have Death reversed here. Something ended. So Death reversed can, as a reader, it makes a couple things to me. It ended without notice, like ended bad, unexpected. And then it can mean, oh, it's not over yet, also. And then the third thing it can mean is, it's an ending that you can't go back to. You can't fix it. Okay. But usually death means a new beginning. Either way, they're all new beginnings, right? But reverse to me, it just means a little bit more, okay? It's not over, but it may not be the same, of course, if it's almost over before, you see. So, Knight of Wands is next. Knights are about action. Somebody taking actions. It's pretty quick action. And this action is based on passion. Passion, action. And then we have Three of Wands. So, what it makes me feel like here is because these are together. So maybe you started something, you started a business, or you started an endeavor, enterprise, something that you were passionate about, but it seemed like it wasn't going anywhere. So you felt like, well, maybe I should just finish it, stop the whole thing, like putting it to death, ending it. Not even hoping for that, but they're letting you know, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't put it to death. Let it grow. Don't give up. If it's something you're passionate about and you did good works and you took care of it and you're watching it and you're taking care of it and you're continuing to build, it will bring the rewards that you expect. It may not be in the timing because we're talking about growth from the earth, okay? That's a slower process. It's like plants growing. That's months of, so many days to germinate the seed, so many days to sprout the plant, so many days. It takes a while to bear the fruit of the project, of the relationship, of this endeavor, okay? Even, our passionate babies take 9 months. But it may take us weeks or a couple months to even know we're pregnant, see how that goes? It doesn't mean it's not happening, and it's not growing, and it's not building. Okay. So now we have Seven of Swords. So this is some kind of trickery, some kind of deception. And this could be a self-sabotage too. So that's up to you to figure that out, but maybe that's why you feel like this is not going to come in. I'm not saying it's self-sabotage. I'm just telling you an example what the card means. I haven't got enough information yet. Okay? But then I have this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is like Prince Charming riding in. And he's usually on a white horse, but he's not this time. He rides in with his cup of love and says, "Hi, I'm Prince Charming." Prince Charming is a dreamer. And Prince Charming loves falling in love. But because he's a knight or a prince, knight, he doesn't always have the staying power. He may not understand what a real commitment means. Okay? So then we have the Three of Cups. So this is a card of celebration, but it can also be a card of, drinking, partying, gossip. It could be a third party thing too. So there's a couple of things going on here, right? Okay. 3 and 3, there's 2 threes. And this Nine of Wands could be somebody that is a player. This could be what we're talking about too. But it also feels like there's other things planted here. Unless this is the seeds of the relationship that were planted. And if this is 2 separate relationships, maybe that's the past and that's the present. Maybe that is what that's about also. So let's find out. I'm going to do that one again because it came out sideways. Okay. All right, so let's talk about Let's talk about this death card. What are we worried about? You know, ending. Eight of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment, but it's reversed. So this is going back to something that's ended or somebody wanting to come back. We have the Queen of Cups. What am I doing? Cancer. Okay, this could be a Cancer. Sorry, I lost my mind for a moment. Four of Wands. This is the unhappy, this is the broken marriage, broken relationship. Okay. This is Strength. This is the Page of Wands. This is information. Could be an offer. A new... It could be a new job, new enterprise, new offer, new passion. There is repairing the tower here, and this guy butt naked. Just saying. Anyway, okay. Let's leave that just for a moment here. Tell me about this, please. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Page of Cups. Seven of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Please tell me about this Nine of Cups. I got two cards coming. You have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Hanging Man. Four of Cups. Okay, please tell me about the Three of Cups. Seven of Wands. Hierophant reversed. One more. Knight of Swords. Alright, and then please tell me about the lady. What seeds are we concerned about that we planted here? Queen of Wands. Empress. Nine of Swords. Worry. Well, one more. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Okay. Alright, let's go all the way. Let's talk about the Nine of Wands. Who's this? What's going on here? We got 12 minutes. King of Cups. This is your partner. Four of Pentacles. One more. Page of Swords. Okay, please tell me about the Three of Wands. King of Wands. Okay, there is the Ace of Cups. Magician. Wow. Alright, so we're going to start with the lady. So I asked, what are we concerned about here? The lady, this is you, Cancer. That's what we're going to assume. This could resonate all or in part. So I could be talking to the crosswalker too. And the lady, I mean, this could, Cancer, this could be the opposite party. It could happen the opposite way. Resonate all or in part. I do have personal readings. You can book those with me. Send me some information. My email is in the About section of my channel. Okay. Queen of Wands. This is a very attractive, seductive woman. Okay. It's also seen as the other woman. In relationships, she's a homewrecker because she's fiery and seductive. Now, anybody can embody this energy, though. I want to look a little bit further. We have the Empress. Empress is the counterpart to the Emperor. She's the highest. She's the Queen of Queens. She's above all the queens. She has everything. She's been through some crap. She had to go through a lot to be the Empress. So she went through every stage of being a queen. She is abundance herself. She creates abundance. She's creative. She's like, if you could say she's the lady, she's the same person. Okay. So it looks like there's two separate people here. Like you're the Empress and you're the lady, Cancer. And the Queen of Wands is the other woman, third party. That's what it looks so far. So then we have the Nine of Swords, up all night worrying, and the Ten of Swords. That's a betrayal. But that's the end of the cycle, the end of the betrayal. The Ten of Swords is the end of the cycle. That means the betrayal has been found out. Your back hurts because you're face down with all those stabs in your back. And it feels really terrible, obviously. Okay, so then we're going to talk about death. Not wanting it to end or not being able to go back, right? But then there's this card of going back. It's not over yet. Don't want the marriage to be over? Don't want the relationship to be over? Somebody doesn't. Let's get another card here. Who doesn't want the marriage to be over? The Devil. Figures. Oh, let's go. Let's ask one more. But I did get the Devil. King of Pentacles. Okay. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles embodies a person, masculine, usually the dad, the father. I mean, he's established, could have a business. He is a protector. He seems like he's a good person. Okay. So let's talk about the Nine of Wands. Let's talk about this guy with his wand. With passion. Going somewhere else. What's up with this passion? Where are we going with that? Well, King of Cups. And because there's all these different ways of saying counterparts, but it feels like the King of Pentacles is your counterpart because he's showing up as the father, the husband, okay? And then the King of Pentacles. And then the King of Cups, because you are Cancer, this is looking like this is your counterpart also because he's your suit, so it's like they're showing up in different parts. Okay, so this is King of Cups. So the Knight of Wands, this was the passion is about the King of Cups, the counterpart. But somebody wants to be protected. Or somebody's holding secrets. They don't want to talk about what the Page of Swords discovered, what the truth is. Somebody doesn't want it to be over, but they don't want to talk about the truth. They don't want to deal with the truth. Okay. So then we have the Three of Wands. But they want their ships, they want the abundance. They want this back. They want what they think they created. That's a double-edged sword right there, right? Okay. So then we have the King of Wands reversed. What do you mean you want what we created? You were like passionate with other people. You weren't passionate here for me, right? Okay. But I have love for you. I have great love for you. And I was shown how much I love you. Ace of Cups. This is a conversation you could be having or may having. Maybe you're having. What about the trickery? What about the illusions? What about using your power for personal gain and deception? Deception. Let's do another card on that one. What about that? Well, I don't quite want to bring all that out in the Sun yet. Sun reverse. It's still a good card, but we're not ready to reveal it all yet, are we? Okay. So I have these 4 cards right here. I don't remember where we pulled those, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Maybe they'll just follow up. Okay, let's talk about the Seven of Swords. This is trickery. deception, stealing, lying. And who? Well, that's what that's about. Then we pull cards on that. There's a Page of Cups. This is usually an apology about making other choices, making bad choices in love and other things. Mostly in love. Choosing a single woman or maybe causing you, Cancer, to be the single woman and have to be strong and make the way for you and your family, you and the kids that are left over, or your future children. But this whole thing, you said, no more. You powered up. You found strength that you didn't know you had to build your own abundance. Much stronger than you knew you were, right? You said, oh no, I'm not going through this again. All right, so then we have the Knight of Cups. So here's the first apology. This is a wee little apology coming in. And then here's the Knight of Cups coming in, Prince Charming. You know that I love you. I want to work with you. I want to master this relationship. I want to spend the time and learn every little thing about you. 8 of Pentacles. I thought about it. I saw where I went wrong. I have a different view. Okay. I saw that you offered me love. The love you offered, I didn't see it. It was right in front of me. I couldn't see you. That's that Ace of Cups over here. That was overlooked. Okay, so we're making progress, right? It appears. What about that third party, she says? I fought that off. I am no longer susceptible to that. I've worked through those feelings. And now I'm ready to defend you. That's conquering your... fighting for it. Conquering those obstacles, right? This is a card on changing the way things were done before. Changing the way you've always done things. So reverse the Hierophant is about dogma. It's about changing the rules. So if the rules of the family is what caused everybody to act like this, rules of what we think society told us we should be, that we should get married and everything should be okay, but it's not the way it works, is it? In fact, we're having to look at every rule, actually, and say, what did we buy into here? It's not a bad thing here to see this there. Then we have the Knight of Swords, and this is reversed. It is questioning what the truth is. And if somebody brings you information, Hierophant, what is the truth? That's the question. What's the truth? Is what was brought to me before lies? And it's also disruption. So let me get a couple more cards on that. Six of Pentacles. The other way of thinking was not fair. It was not reciprocal. It was somebody was getting cheated. But now there's a fork in the road, and we can see where we're going, right? You can see where you're going. This is the 2, and then after the 2 comes the 3. Choosing the path, and then receiving the rewards. Okay, so, all right. So then we have, let me get it back there. Okay, so now, this is you, Cancer. Queen of Wands. I have my cup of love and my power. I'm looking over, you're looking over your kingdom, right? You're holding your cup. And then there's this Page of Wands that comes in with, and it's just information. What do you think? Is it possible? I still love you. I still care. There's this, do I have the strength to believe in this? Do you have the strength to believe in this? That's a question. Is this something that I can tame, that I can conquer? I'm just healing from the crash, from what happened. And I know it's hard, but I can't help but see how much both of you have grown. You know that? Both of you have grown. Because he's coming in as a king here. All right. Yeah, he's coming in as king. All right. And here's the thing, Cancer. You have leveled up in so many ways that you probably can smell it coming. But do you fix something? I mean, it depends on so many things. Okay, let me put that back in. Let me ask the question. Depends on so many things. Let's get just let's get a gauge on this person that's asking for another chance. 10 of Cups. Well, he thinks that you're his happiness. And there may have been times when you guys were happy. You had success together. You may believe you can have success and happiness again. Five of Pentacles. This is coming out of the cold. Coming out of separation. Five of Pentacles reversed. Three of Pentacles. But this is talking about when you guys weren't working together. So that needs to be discussed. All those things need to be discussed. And look for how you feel, your red flags. And mostly, you have to choose yourself first. Not about making somebody else happy. It's about what's right for you. Are you happy where you're at? The issues have to be resolved. They have to be discussed. If somebody can't discuss them, then there's a red flag. And then a decision should be made there. So I'm going to do a couple Amente cards. It's a lot of progress, though. It is. I'm sure that wasn't, it was a process that probably took quite a while. Kind of resistant. Still resistant. Okay. We'll do two. I speak with sincerity. And I am peaceful. Okay. I can't help but kind of feel like you found your peace along the way because you found yourself. You speak with sincerity and you are peaceful. The goal is always to keep the peace, to be peaceful. Two, if you're going to, whatever you approach from here on out, now that you found your balance and your peace and sincerity and your truth, is to keep coming from that. And if this relationship doesn't enable you to do that, then that's a red flag. If any relationship doesn't enable you to do that, then that's a red flag. And if you have to retreat and say, let me think about you, come back with what would bring you peace and how are you going to speak in your truth? And are you getting that back? Is it reciprocal? Over and over. Taking time. And everything. Jobs. Any kind of interactions. Business. Anything. This is where we should be coming from. Truth and integrity, sincerity, and peace. Because you have planted your own seeds. What did you plant? Seeds of truth, seeds of peace, seeds of I am worthy. You are worthy, Cancer. Those seeds have come to fruition. Those things you planted have grown, and you're reaping the rewards. Look at how much changed just because you stood your ground. Wow. Because you know who you are now. Don't lose that for anybody or anything. And so it is, right? Take care.